Hi, I'm Sue, and this is Savage Spiel War Stories. The game Coriolis was sold to me as Arabian Nights in Space. It was not a difficult sell. As the group put together our crew of space archaeologists and our ship the Alea, I found myself wondering what our motivation was going to be. Would it be adventure? Freedom? Profit? No. It turned out to be something that none of us had ever anticipated. The first adventure we played was the published scenario Last Voyage of the Ghazali. Without giving too much away about the plot, the basic premise is that you are aboard a huge spaceship which is about to crash into a star, and you need to mount a rescue effort with very limited time and resources. And so it wasn't long before the crew of the Alea found ourselves wandering the ship in search of survivors and making our way onto the bridge. Now this adventure includes maps, including one of the bridge, and there was quite a lot on the bridge that could have taken our attention. There was the dead bodies of the crew. There was the emerald disc, the equivalent of a black box recorder. There were the weapons lockers, certainly something we could have used there. But no, what caught our attention was something quite different. By the icons, these are nice rugs. Do you think we could rescue these rugs? We decided, regretfully, that the rugs were just too big and bulky, and it was not going to be practical to rescue them. We were going to have to leave them behind. We continued on our way, and after a bit of terrifying spacewalking, we found ourselves at the chapel. Here there were more survivors, but first there was something else. This tapestry, it's beautiful. Look, it depicts the Ghazali, all the icons. It's extraordinary. And it will be lost, along with everything else upon this ship. Such a tragedy. Saying a sad farewell to the tapestry, we brought the survivors back to the central location and prepared for the rescue effort. And there we discovered that we had been betrayed. There were 2 small ships remaining, which we could use for evacuation. One of them was the Alea, one belonged to a different crew, and they had left, leaving behind 25 people who they should have been rescuing. We were going to have to come up with another solution. It occurred to us that maybe the Alea could take a few more people than we were planning, if only we could reduce its weight. And so we got to work. We gutted the Alea. Everything non-essential went. The bedding, the rugs, the curtains, the tapestries, everything was thrown out to make room to save lives. And save lives we did. By the end of that mission, we had saved almost every person who was left alive on that ship. The only exception was one of the escape pods, which we never found. Eventually the crew was reunited. We made our way to a souk, where we were able to purchase new soft furnishings to replace those that we had had to discard. Our adventures from then on took us to many diverse locations, including the jungles of Kua and the Rimwood Reach. But all through it, one thing remained constant: our motivation. So, we are all agreed. We will track down those responsible for the destruction of our soft furnishings, and we will take our revenge by stealing their cushions.